There is a brand new agent that's helping people stack some serious cash online, and almost nobody's talking about it. Now, right now, this method is wide open, but I don't think it's going to be for very long. And while everybody's looking at crypto and FOMOing into different things, if you don't pay close attention, you might miss out on this. It's going to be way harder to break in the near future. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how this works, how I have personally made $60,000 from this from my initial implementation, why it's still under the radar, and how you can be one of the first to capitalize before it gets completely saturated. I'm going to give you one of the most clever ways that I have seen to get a subscription AI customer using this method. How do I know this is so clever and it works? Well, someone got me with it. I'm not the inventor of it. I'm going to share it with you. And for those of you that are new to this channel, just know that, we are primarily focused on getting AI subscription related services sold to small businesses. So last week I landed these 3 deals. These are all recurring. Aside from this one, these are monthly subscriptions that I have sold to small businesses using AI software tools and selling AI related marketing services. Now, over the last 30 days, I've generated over $62,000 in revenue. And I'm sharing these results with you, not to tell you that you're going to be able to replicate this immediately, overnight, but just to show you the tactics that I'm sharing with you in this video. They work if you are willing to put in the effort and take action. And that is the important part. This is stuff that I'm actually doing, not just theorizing. And so before we get into this new technology, which I know you're going to love, it's insane. It's helping me replace employees, create new employees. It's absolutely insane. But before we get into that, if you like this topic of generating income through AI-related subscription clients, then I want to do something special for you and give you my 4-part AI fast track training for free. That is where we go even deeper and more focused on landing higher paying subscription-based clients. And I'm also going to give you 30 days free to the AI tool that I use to run and operate my business. It's totally optional. If you want it, you can have it. I'm going to give you the 4-part fast track training, the 30 days free to the AI software tool that I'm going to demo in this video. And if you would like it, just subscribe to this channel, like the video, consider sharing this video with a friend who should start making some money online with AI, and then comment below, and I will send you the direct link to the AI fast track training and the 30 days free to the AI software tool that I'm about to demo for you right now. So let's jump into what I have set up for you guys today, because I spent a lot of time putting this presentation together and I know you're going to love it. So we're going to talk about AI agents, why they are so valuable, how do we use them for ourselves, where can I create an AI agent? I'm going to give you the free software to allow you to do that. How do we get other people to pay for those AI agents? I'm talking $97 a month or $197 a month, plus a $1,000 to $2,000 setup fee. These are conservative numbers, and you'll see why. So I'm going to show you how to build a lead list, how to verify if somebody does not have an agent, how to set up the custom agent and send them an irresistible demo agent, which is the ultra clever way that you can use to get a customer. So what is an AI agent? An AI agent is a software program designed to autonomously perform tasks by perceiving its environment, processing information, making decisions to achieve specific goals. So this all came about for me because I cloned my team. I actually had a team member that had decided to leave. They were going to explore some education, and they were going to need to not work and focus completely on a different career path. And so the thing is like, what do you do in that situation? As a business owner, you're faced with like, oh crap, well, this person, they have all this information. I've spent the last couple of years training them. Now I have to go find somebody else, spend a couple of years training somebody else. And for a while, maybe the company's not gonna have the benefit of that, having that person doing their job. It's horrible, right? And so this person was making around $60,000 a year. And so, me being the person that I am, really kind of deep into AI and running my businesses, I was like, well, maybe we can figure out how to clone this person. Do we really need this person? Is there a way that we can have AI to do this role? And then we really started to build on this, and we realized that this is something that every small business owner should be doing. They can save a lot of money and they can make a lot of money in the process. See, somebody's calling in from Portugal. I'm Portuguese. I'm half Portuguese, actually. Somebody says they have been following me for a while. Appreciate that. Somebody says they'll take the free workshop. Sweet. Awesome. So I don't know how many of you have seen the movie The Matrix, but in terms of an AI agent, an AI agent reminds me a lot of that moment in The Matrix when Neo, Keanu Reeves, when they plug him into the Matrix for the first time, and him being a total nerd, whatever, I'm a nerd, him being a total, whatever you would call him, his character in that movie, what is he, a hermit? Him being a hermit all of a sudden knows how to do black belt level kung fu like that, right? And you know what? That's what these AI agents are. The speed in which you can transfer specific information is normally very expensive, right? When I want to hire a new team member, like for example, the person that was leaving, they were an account coordinator. I have to bring them in, train them, teach them about the company, have them shadow somebody, and then build trust with them enough to allow them to keep running in the business and operate within the business, right? Well, let me show you how you can use an AI agent. And I'm going to use different tools, right? I'm just going to show you one example of, like in ChatGPT, how I was able to create my Dallin GPT. So an account manager in a AI agency is somebody who deals with clients, right? We got 50 plus clients. We're running lead generation campaigns for them online. And sometimes they have questions. Sometimes they want to go over their monthly reporting and things like that. And so we have somebody on our team. It's not me handling all of this. And so this person is understanding all the accounts, the services we sell, how we operate, which is why it's important to have this role and somebody on your team. Now, like I said, it's taken a long time to get that person up to speed. But when you want to create an AI agent and clone yourself and replicate yourself, you can create what's called a custom GPT. This is ChatGPT. You can create a custom GPT. And in the back end of that custom GPT, you can do things like settings like this. You can tell your GPT to say, you're a professional and polite customer success representative. Your role is to respond to clients' inquiries with clarity. You are modeled after Dallin, a real support representative whose email history has been uploaded. I'm going to tell you about that. Mirrors tone, communication style, and commitment to helpfulness. Your top priority to make clients feel heard, supported, confident. Here are your key behaviors and guidelines. Friendly, professional, calm, solutions-oriented tone. Stay neutral, avoid, blah, 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 blah. So all this stuff, right? It's very specific directions. Also, I go on to say I've attached a CSV document that has Dallin's entire email history with the company. You will find all of his responses to incoming and outgoing conversations in this spreadsheet. This could be a good reference how to respond as to how he has in the past. So think about that for a second. I have an employee who's been with the company for a couple of years, account coordinator. His job is to communicate with clients. I downloaded all of his emails, company emails, uploaded them into ChatGPT, and now ChatGPT has heard all of the incoming messages and the outgoing responses from this account manager. So it has the opportunity to shadow Dallin. It's literally his clone, right? It's almost as if they've been involved on every single conversation that he has had for the last couple of years. So now you start to get an idea of what I mean by cloning my team. I've also added all of our company SOPs to this document or to this custom GPT. So let me pull that up for you real quick, just so you get an idea. An SOP is a standard operating procedure for those of you that don't know. And we use SOPs to teach our team how to run the different areas of our business. And all of these SOPs this is all account for account coordinators, right? This is all the SOPs for an account coordinator right here. How to get clients, how to do website edits, how to do a welcome call, how to onboard somebody, how to put somebody in the yellow, red zone, depending on where they are and their level of happiness, all that stuff, right? So if I open up one of these, like a website edit call, you can see it's teaching somebody how to do website edits. And this is actually not like the most extensive one, but like, what about if somebody wants to cancel, client cancellation? What, when, how, all the things that you need to do. It is the account coordinator's responsibility to prep the work, check in on their status, what kind of contract are they on, have a senior management review the call, blah, 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 right? Lots of stuff. I uploaded all those documents here as well, including the emails. And now I can use this GPT as a clone of somebody in my company. What's even cooler is I could actually give this GPT to members of my coaching community to use it as an account coordinator as well. So like, let's say I want to test it, right? Let's give it a hard question. Do I get my Google ad account if I stop working with you? So this is something that people ask us, right? Like, we run Google ads for people and we will create a Google ad account on their behalf. And we usually get Google ad campaigns running really well. And one thing that people do is like, once they hire us and we have a lot of sales coming in for them, they'll be like, hey, we think we can do this. We'll just take over. No. We don't give people the Google ad account that we created. We create the account. We have our special sauce. We run it on their behalf. And so this is a question we get. It helps with our retention. So I'm asking, as a potential customer who asks this question all the time, do I get my Google ad account if I stop working with you? And the account coordinator's job is to answer just like this. And the custom GPT did exactly this. If you decide to stop working with Nano Marketing, the Google Ads account created and managed by our team remains with us. This is a standard across industry and helps safeguard our proprietary strategies, campaign structures, and performance developed specifically by our team. You guys, tell me that is not insane. That I was able to download all the emails from somebody in my company, add all of our company training files, put them into a custom GPT, and now I have this GPT for other people on my team to use. So think about incoming support requests. Well, somebody on my team can take that request and not know anything about this specific topic, but ask this GPT for the answer. So it's like I have this person on the payroll, the $60,000 a year person on the payroll, but they're not actually on the payroll anymore. This is how AI is changing the game, and this is just for an account coordinator. I'm going to show you how you can pair this with a chat widget for businesses so that when people go to your clients' websites, they can talk with the chat widget, just like I showed you, and they can get the responses back like they're working with somebody from their company. So this is something that you can sell, right? Let's say you want to start making some money online. Well, how about you go find a small business that is already paying for customer support, account managers, administrative people, and you offer to install an AI agent in their company to help them be more successful, to help them increase their capacity. So they don't have to hire 2 or 3 people when their business grows. They just have this one person who has help from using these AI tools. And they can do it in the form of a custom GPT like I've just showed you. They can also do it in the form of installing a chat widget on a website. So you can install this chat widget. I'm going to show you how to do this with a software tool. You can install this chat widget. When people have a question, they can ask it there, and then they're going to get a response that looks just like this, like it came from somebody that is actually there and part of their company. The other thing you can do is hook this chatbot up to a phone number so that when people call a number, they can ask it any of this stuff verbally, and the bot will respond verbally. And I'm going to show that to you right now, and it's going to blow your mind. It is a freaking game changer. Absolute game changer. But before I do that, how much can you sell one of these things for? You can sell an AI agent conservatively $1,000 to install it, to just train it like I'm showing you, to give it the special information, the training, the emails, whatever it is. You can charge $1,000 conservatively. You could probably charge $5,000 if you wanted to. And then $97 to $197 per month management fee to make sure it's working properly every single month. But for you, that's 100% profit because you're using an AI software tool to do that stuff. So I'm going to show you how to get this AI agent set up for an inbound AI voice agent, a chat widget, an inbound chat widget. And then I'm going to show you how to get customers, how to monetize these AI agents, how to build a list using AI to find people that will buy these AI agents, and then how to set it up and then send the clever way to get a demo agent. So if you're getting any value out of this, please make sure to like the video if you haven't already before, subscribe, and then now I would like to introduce you to software called Go High Level. And you can see that I've rebranded Go High Level to my company called Nano Marketing. And in High Level, you have this whole software suite of tools. There's lots of things that you can do. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to stick with the AI agents portion here, okay? Because as I said, I want to make a chat widget that's hooked up to an AI agent, and I want to make an inbound AI agent, someone that can answer the phones, because those are the things that we want to sell to the small businesses. Those are the things that can provide value to them, how they can make money, save money, and do even more. So how do I do this? The first thing we do is we need to set up what's called a knowledge base. And it's the same exact thing that I did in ChatGPT. Let me close some of this stuff out, where I give it instructions, and then I give it some training material, right? And by the way, you're going to get 30 days free to this tool right here in my AI Fast Track training. And in that AI Fast Track training, there's 4 parts. We go over getting clients, using this tool, lots of other tactics to get your foot in the door and start your business, in addition to the one that I'm sharing with you right now. So you have to just train your AI agent. You have to create a knowledge base. And it's even easier to do in here in Go High Level. So look at, I created this one, and you use their web crawler section. And all I do is hit this button, add source, web crawler. And then I instruct the tool to go out and crawl my website. And you can see here that it crawled my website, minomarketing.com. That's my agency website. And it showed me all the pages that I can crawl. And then I told it, I said, select all 53 pages and crawl all of them. And again, like, I'm going to use this analogy, right? Your AI agent immediately knows everything about your business, just like Neo became a black belt in Kung Fu, like in the push of a button. Normally, that would have taken me years to train somebody and hire somebody. And this is the same language you're going to use to your new potential customers. Normally, it'd take you years to hire and train somebody. I'm going to show you how to set up an AI agent in seconds. In fact, I'm going to do it for you so you don't have to do it. So, boom, I've trained it on everything on my website. And you could make the argument that a website has all the most important information about a business, right? You have the name, the address, the phone number, the hours of operation, the services they offer at the top. Some of them have their pricing, contact information, who the company is, what it's about. So all you really need to do is use that tool to crawl the website, right? And once you do that, I have my knowledge base. I'm going to go ahead and hook up the knowledge base to an AI agent right here, AI agent section. And so I could just hit create agent, which I've already done. I have an AI agent called Kai. I just gave it a random name. And you can see this is my agent details. And I have hooked this agent up to my knowledge base that I've already shown you. Select knowledge base, down. By the way, if you're not like a technical expert or a coder, this is software. You're just using this tool. I didn't create the coding behind an agent, right? I just use this tool. It's literally all you need to do is learn how to use a tool. So, Ace Jordan, shout out to you in the chat. So I've created this agent, right? Now, I'm going to test this agent. I'm going to shut down my screen. I'm going to make this call right now. So I'm going to call this agent, And what I'm going to do live is demo what this looks like. So in high level, I can buy phone numbers for me. You know, I can buy them for my clients. You just go to the phone number section right here. You can buy phone numbers. This tool is amazingly awesome because, you know, you can buy phone numbers directly in the tool, and then you can forward those numbers to your cell phone or forward those numbers to your client's cell phone. But then you can manage all the phone numbers here directly in the tool so that you can do things like slap AI agents attached to them, which is so cool. Like this world is changing so damn fast. And for those of you that are on this video watching this, you guys are insanely ahead of the curve. And by the time this video is over, you're going to feel like you have something that you can offer the world for a fee and get paid in the process and feel pretty damn good about it. So I have that agent, right? Kai, boom. I hooked Kai up to the knowledge base that I created. I had them crawl my website. You can see knowledge base Dallin. And then I, on the other end, am going to do a little test right now to show you what it looks like to call. So putting in my phone number, doing it with my screen off because I don't want anybody to call me. And let's do this.
Hey, you have reached Mina Marketing. How can I help you today?
Hi there. What are your hours of operation?
I'm unable to find that information right now, but a team member will call you back to assist further. Could I get your name, please?
I don't have the hours of operation on our website. What services do you guys offer?
I'm unable to find that information right now, but a team member will call you back to assist further. Could I get your name, please?
Nope, that didn't work out well. Let's pull this up. Let's make sure we have this thing set up correctly. That was definitely not a successful test. Not the test I was looking for, but I know that this works. And see, I didn't have it selected, set up correctly. So Kai, dashboard log, agent goals, select the knowledge base. And I'm really glad that happened because now you can see how easy it is to connect all that knowledge with an AI agent. All I had to do right there was just connect the correct knowledge base. So let's try this again. Somebody says, can it book people into appointments? Yes.
Hey, you have reached Mina Marketing. How can I help you today?
Do you guys offer SEO?
Yes, we do offer SEO services. At My Marketing, we specialize in optimizing websites to improve their search engine rankings.
It's all crawled
Our strategies are
from our
designed
website
to help your business stand out and attract more customers online. If you have any more questions or need further details, feel free to ask.
Who is the founder of your company?
I'm unable to find that information right now, but a team member will call you back to assist further. In the meantime, could I get your name?
Well, who's the CEO of your company?
I'm not sure about that at the moment, but a team member will reach out to you with the information. Could you please share your name so we can follow up?
Do you know who Nick Ponte is?
I'm not sure about that at the moment, but a team member will reach out to you with the information. Could you please share your name?
I'm not happy about that. I don't think I hit save, right? Let me make sure we have the right knowledge base set up here and I saved it all correctly. Web crawler, crawling all this, updated links, uploaded links, train, about us page. Let's try this one more time. Inbound, Kai, agent list. You guys are funny. You're laughing. You're talking smack. But you know what? I'm doing this live. No, name another person. Name another YouTuber out there who shows you the real stuff. Nobody. And I'm doing this like off the cuff so you guys can see actually how easy it is. She is like, let me think about that for a second. And look, I did this. It took me 5 minutes to set this up. I didn't spend a lot of time doing this.
Hey, you have reached Mina Marketing. How can I help you today?
Who is the founder of your company?
That's it. The founder of Mina Marketing is Nick Ponte. He's a visionary entrepreneur with a passion for helping businesses thrive in the digital world. If you have any more questions or need assistance, feel free to ask.
Do you guys sell SEO? Hello?
Yes, we do offer SEO services. If you need more details or have any other questions, just let me know.
Can you schedule some time for me to speak to somebody on your team?
I can definitely have a team member reach out to you. Could you please provide your name so I can make sure they get in touch with the right person?
My name is Michael Holmes.
Just to make sure I've got it right, your name is Michaelholmes. Is that correct?
Correct.
Great, Michael. A team member will reach out to you soon. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
I'm going to assume you already have my phone number.
I don't have your phone number yet. Could you please provide it so we can ensure a team member contacts you directly?
Cool. So, I mean, I kind of feel like it was a mic drop moment, right? I didn't even really spend any time to critique this stuff, to really dial it in, but you can see agent goals. I only had it set up to collect the name, the issue. You should set it up to collect the phone number and all that stuff. So, I mean, how crazy is that, right? Now, you can hook this up to a chat widget too. So I've already shown you in high level, you go to the websites section, you head over to the chat widget, and you can create a chat widget that you can hook up that looks like this once you have it set up. I actually have it set up on my clients' websites, many of my clients' websites. You go to the site, the chat widget pops up. If somebody has a question about booking a tour or buying a service, well, you have the chat widget who is hooked up to this tool, and you give it the knowledge base, right? Here you go. Here's the chat widget. You can see it over here. Boom. And you train it the same way that you train the agent, and you give them the knowledge base. Now, the cool thing about that is again, now you have a way for customer-facing people to get information about your business. This is valuable to a business owner. So how do we get paid for this? Because I have high level, I can make as many AI agents as I want. I can have it crawl whatever website I want to instantly learn about that business. Well, what I want to do is I want to go out there and I build a list of businesses in my area. I'm going to use Gemini. I'm going to give it this prompt, tell it I'm running a digital marketing agency in Maui. I'm looking to expand. I need 25 leads in this specific industry. Give me their name, address, phone number, and also give me an idea of what other digital marketing services I can sell them. By the way, if you haven't already, like the video and subscribe to the channel. And you will also get my bonus document that I include in the AI Fast Track training. I will include that prompt in this bonus document. You're going to get all these bonuses from all my latest videos. So I asked Gemini to build me a list of 25 businesses. Now I'm going to just spend a little time. Here's the list. Now I'm just going to spend a little time going to their website and finding out which ones do not have a chat widget or which ones do not have an AI agent. So if I go to like this one, right? Maui Pineapple Tours, because I'm in Maui, go to their website. I don't see a chat widget. These guys could be a good candidate for a chat widget or an AI agent, right? They do tours. So wouldn't it be nice if they could have a phone number that people call and they ask them questions about the tours and the AI agent is giving them the responses about the tours. Yeah, Michael. Thanks for coming live, dude. So that's how you, right? We build a list. We verify they don't have an agent. We set up a custom agent for them. And then we just do something super clever. You go on their Facebook profile and you post this message. You just comment, I set up an AI agent for your business, Maui Pineapple Tours. Give it a call and let me know if you want to try it out. Remember that call that we just made? Where we called the number and it said, "Hello, this is Mina Marketing. How can I help you?" That person's going to call that number and it's going to say, "Hi, this is Maui Pineapple Tours. How may I help you?" And they're going to, for the first time ever, hear an AI agent representing their business. They're going to be so blown away and baffled by what you just did that they are going to respond to this message and be like, "How the hell did you do that?" They're going to talk to the AI agent. They're going to ask it questions about their business, and it's going to know a lot of information about their business because it crawled their website. And that is a super clever, creative way to get their attention. And you can just make an offer. I'm happy to set this up on your website in the form of a chat widget or, the phone number to help you field your incoming leads and questions and support queries. We charge $1,000 to $2,000 setup, and then $97 to $197 a month. Now, there's plenty of other things that you can add on to this and upsell from here. Remember that, my company last year was recognized as the second fastest growing company in Hawaii just last year. And that was largely because we started using AI software to get our foot in the door to run our business. We use High Level, this tool here, to run our business. I have over 50 clients in High Level, all using this little Swiss Army knife of tools. And people on my team use this Swiss Army knife of tools for our clients to get them results using things like the chat widgets, the AI social media content that you can create. And you can start charging monthly subscriptions for this stuff because you're giving them value. You're creating value. They don't have to post to social media anymore. They can just pay you, and you can use AI to create the images, AI to create the content. I have plenty of videos on this. Or just join the 4-part AI fast track training. It's free. Comment below. I'll send you a link to that. You're going to get 30 days free to the High Level tool. Plenty enough time to follow along in the 4-part AI fast track training and go and get your first client while you're following along. If for some reason you don't, just cancel the software. You don't have to use it. But, there are plenty of people that are in my Facebook group, and you can verify for yourself. If you go to offlinesharks.com/Facebook, you can see there's over 21,000 other members in here asking questions, posting their wins. Look at Scotty Jack. He's offering High Level. I'm offering a 1-hour AI training course for free to any company who signs up as a hook. He made this video with High Level. Every week we have our shout outs. Last week, the people in this group generated over $53,000 from getting clients selling AI services. For the entire year, we've tracked over $700,000 in revenue from the people in this community. And I'm not saying that you're going to be able to go out there and just, push a button and make this happen. You have to put in the effort, but the roadmap, the blueprint, the ways to get clients, we're giving you. We're showing you what's working. Somebody says, can we start getting clients without having a website? Very good question. Yes. So I got my first 3 clients without ever having a website. Somebody, that wouldn't create confidence in the client. It's funny. If you reach out with an irresistible offer or value, with a foot in the door strategy that I've shared with you, people they're not looking up your website to see if it works because they already called and they heard the AI agent, right? The AI agent is the flex, is the credibility, is the proof that you need to get them in the door on that offer. But, let's say you're really hell bent on having a website. Well, go High Level. If you go to their sites section and then just go to the website section, they have thousands of templates. You can have a website for yourself right here, boom, marketing agency, set up within the next 30 minutes. You do not have to be a coder. You don't have to be a website developer. This is a no coding website. You can use AI to write the content. The images are already there. And I would just throw one of these up and you'll have a website. So there's literally no excuse to not have a website anymore, but you do not need one to get your first, your second, your third client. I've seen it many times, and myself included, I didn't have a website. Somebody says, heck yeah, I'm going to be using it for the company I work for. That's a great idea. I know somebody else that works at a golf course that has recently followed this strategy and did the same thing. Somebody called me the dude. Appreciate it. Somebody said I look like Chris Pratt. How do we get the document? Let me give you the... Thank you. I appreciate that, I guess. For those people that are tuning in live in the live stream, I'm going to give you the document right here. And then for those of you that are watching the stream, just comment below and I will give you the link to the 4-part AI fast track training. I hope that you got some value in this video and you started to conceptualize what it looks like to run an online business and use AI to get clients. I really appreciate you guys being here. Like the video, subscribe, comment below if you haven't already. I'll see you in the 4-part AI fast track training. And if nothing else, the Facebook group. I spend time in there every single day responding to people and supporting them. I want to see you be successful, and I'll see you in the next video.